Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Juliet and I have just spent the last couple of days packing the caravan, getting ready to go away. And yesterday, when we were making up the bed, Juliet noticed that the backboard that prevents damp coming into the mattress and allows the air to circulate was loose. So I said to her, well, I can't fix it now because obviously I didn't have my tools with me. So I said I'd come down today and do it. So today it is. And I've brought down my tools and some equipment in order to do it. But while I was actually repairing it, I broke one of the struts. Now this time it was my fault. I knelt on one individual, which you should never do. If you're going to kneel on the bed without the mattress on, put yourself a flat board on first, because it'll save you a lot of tears and heartache trying to find one of these. So I ran over to Stuart Longton's, and luckily they had a scrap piece in which was a little bit bigger than what I needed, which was great. I cut it down to size, and I'm going to show you how to do that, and also I'm going to show you how to repair this board as well, because it's a difficult one to do because you've not got a lot to screw to, bearing in mind the walls of a caravan are about that thick. They're not very deep, so you've got to be very careful so you don't go through the van. Anyway, let's blather, let's talk about some of the tools we're going to use and what I'm going to use to fix it. So the tools for today are very simple really. I've brought a selection of drill bits because I'm not quite sure which one it's going to be, but I'm guessing at the moment it may be a 6mm that I'm going to be needing. I've got some screws just in case I need to replace the one that's in the caravan, various sized crosshead screwdrivers, some 6mm roll plugs. I've brought two, but I probably only need one, and obviously a drill. So let's crack on and do this little repair. Okay, so this is the offending item, and it's the cold barrier that you get behind your settee, or you get behind the bed like this one. And what's happened is the screw is still attached inside there, but it's not attached to the wall, which it should be. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix that. I'm going to pre-pilot the hole first, unlike what Swift did, was just drive a screw straight through and into the wall, which is lazy. But anyway, there we go, that's what we're going to be doing. So I'll get my tools and I'll try and show you how I'm going to do it. Now I'll try not get in the way, but first things first, we've got to remove the screw itself. So I've removed the screw now, and I've noticed that actually the whole thing's loose, so I'm going to repair it all and replace them all. So I'll just take all the screws out off camera and I'll come back to you. So as you can see, I've had to cut the roll plug down because the thickness of the wall is quite shallow, but this will still give it enough grip to hold the screw. So I'm going to show you how to drill the hole very carefully now. So taking the drill very carefully, we're going to just literally widen this boarding. No, that's it, no more than that, that's all it needs. And then we're going to fit the roll plug like so. Just use the screwdriver to push it in a little bit more. There we go, and that's now in place. So we're almost ready once I do the other side to go, but I think I might do the central one as well. So I've done all three, and I know that I'm happy that when I put it back it's not going to be an issue. So what we're going to do now is take our drill and go through the original screw hole. Just widen it up a little bit. There we go. That will make the screw a lot easier to actually find its way into the roll plug. So that's now nice and tight, and it's not going to go anywhere, and it's done the job for me, so I'm quite pleased. The centre one, I didn't actually have to pre-drill that one because there's a strut behind it, so that's giving it more bite for the actual screw. But the two outer edge ones I've had to use roll plugs, and they've worked fine. So whilst fixing the actual plate back onto the wall that allows air to circulate and prevents damp. I've broken one of my bed struts, which is really annoying because it's not long off us going away and it's a bit of a disaster really. Luckily I went to Stuart Longton's and I managed to get a piece from there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove one of these carefully because we don't want to break it. I've brought a flathead screwdriver and I've also brought a pair of pliers, thin pliers, because I'm hoping to pinch it because it's quite an awkward fit in this. It's slowly coming out. Oh dear, come on. So that's the replacement in, I'm sure you can't tell. And also I've repaired the backboard as well to allow the air to circulate and prevent damp touching the mattress. So I'm really pleased with that. Well folks, the bed is back how it was in the first place and the repairs are done. I'm really pleased about that. A disaster averted before we go away on holiday. It's just started to rain now here at the caravan storage yard. So I think it's time I said thank you very much for watching. I do hope you'll join us again real soon, but in the meantime, bye for now.